YouTube, how you doing? This is Rainy Man Cave. If you're new to my channel, please hit the like button, please subscribe. Please show your support for my channel. I would highly appreciate it. If you're tuning in, this is here. We talk about physical media, home entertainment, stuff like that. If you're into that type of thing, please hit the like button, please subscribe. Thank you for the new subscribers for my channel. I appreciate the support, appreciate the love, appreciate having my channel, tuning into my channel. For that being said, so today in this video I'm just presenting my top 10 natural disaster movies. I love natural disaster movies. I love when it's man versus Mother Nature. Who's going to be the top dog on top? Mother Nature is unpredictable. It can happen anytime. It can happen any place. You know, it don't even have to happen on the planet. It could be coming out of space for all we know. Like that's how unpredictable it is. The world changing every day. It's moving every day. It's alive every day. We see something new every day. So that's what intrigued me about Mother Nature movies. And they also make you think, like when you watch them, what would you do in those predicaments if you was caught in a hurricane or a tidal wave or a comet hitting the earth? What would you do if you was in those scenarios? So, and they some of those movies are fun. Some of them are sad. Some of them is it could get real because the things they're showing is for our entertainment, but it could get real. So for that being said, I have honorable mentions. I only have 3 honorable mentions here, and then I'm gonna go over my top 10. Go over my top 10 movies in my personal collection. I don't think these are the top best natural disaster movies of all time. It's just my top 10 natural disaster movies in my personal collection. I haven't seen every single one as much as I want to, but you know, I can only show what I have. I'm still collecting, so if I ever see anything that grab my interest, I might take a look at it and you know, grab it up. There's a couple natural disaster movies that I want to grab that I missed out on. So for that being said, I don't even stop wasting time and go ahead and jump into it. So honorable mentions. I have this movie called Into the Storm. If y'all haven't seen it, please check it out. It's one of those I can't even say, like, you could say like they're one of those low budget movies. It doesn't have terrible special effects, but it's not, you know, top of the line special effects. But it's a pretty good natural disaster movie. I enjoyed it. I got this from the dollar store for like $1.25. I think I only watched it like twice, but I do remember good, exciting scenes when it comes to the tornadoes and stuff like that. So it's about storm chasers, chasing tornadoes, and you know, shit just got bad and people dying left and right. But it's crazy, like the scenes they show in this movie is pretty graphic. So check it out, Into the Storm. Next, I have The Perfect Storm with George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg. Early 2000 movies, matter of fact, I think it's late 90 movies. No, early 2000, say 2000. Early work, great movie. I know this movie was probably inspired by true events about sailors that are going out there and, you know, catching fish, how they make their living, and they caught in bad storms, and they, you know, some people just don't come back, they don't return due to the dangers of the job. And this movie go in depth into it and how serious it is, and you know, have great characters in this movie that you fall in love with. So check this out if you haven't checked it out. It's called Into the Storm, early 2000 movie. And another honorable mention is Poseidon. Pretty much, just think of the Titanic with a big ass wave. So it's just a ship out there sailing to their location. Got people on there partying and having fun. And next thing you know, you got this big wave that's come out of nowhere and flip the ship over. And that's when the fun begins. The ship is upside down, and you got characters who are trying to find their way out of the upside down ship out to safety. So it's a pretty good, you could call like a natural disaster / adventure movie. If you haven't seen this, check this out. Y'all might enjoy it. So those are my 3 honorable mentions. They didn't make it to my top 10, but I do enjoy watching those 3. If y'all have seen them, please comment. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what's your favorite natural disaster movie in the comments. And again, click the like button. Please subscribe. Check out my Instagram and my Facebook. The description is in my description. Send a friend request, send comments, do whatever. Just make sure it ain't nothing too crazy. So, for that being said, I'm gonna start with my top 10 natural disaster movies, and I'm gonna go from there. So, give me 1 second here. All right. So, top 10, I have number 10 with Gerald Butler in Greenland. If y'all haven't seen this movie, check it out. It's not no laughing matter in this movie. They take everything seriously. It's about a comet about to hit the earth, and the government randomly handpick people who will survive, that would send them a message to meet at a bunker that will save the family. And Gerald Butler was one of them that was picked, and he's fighting through the state, through the city, trying to with his family, trying to survive this the natural event that could change the world forever. And he was one of the guys handpicked, and he's fighting through the fighting for his life in this movie. So if you haven't seen this, check it out. I fell asleep in this movie. But when I finally watched it, it's a great movie. Took me by surprise. I had to pick it up, and I did. So check that one out. That's number 10. Number 9, I have Bruce Willis in Armageddon. Ben Affleck. Got a great cast here. Great natural disaster movie. Same concept. It's about an asteroid about to come down to Earth. This one have a different type of ending than Greenland, but there's also a great movie. And of course, the iconic music from Aerosmith. I forgot the name of the song, but yeah, they play it all through this movie, and it's catchy. So once you hear it, it's gonna stay in your head. But for that being said, Armageddon, great movie. Um, you know, I guess movies back in the early 2000s, late 90s, they was talking about a lot of asteroid movies. So this was one of them. So check it out, Armageddon. All right, that's number 9. Number 8, got this movie, The Wave. I seen this trailer on YouTube, and when I seen it, it caught my attention. I said, you know what? Let me check it out. It had subtitles, and I was like, all right. So when I brought this Blu-ray, um, I realized I could turn the subtitles off, and you had them, speak English, of course, and it made the movie a lot watchable for me, because I don't mind watching a movie with subtitles, but I love the fact that it can speak English, so I can just focus on the movie, not focus on the words. But it's still a good natural disaster movie. It's also inspired by true events. I forgot the name of this town, but pretty much it was a landslide, and the landslide created a huge wave that destroyed the whole city. When I grabbed this movie, I didn't realize it came with a lenticular cover, which I also love about. But for the main character and his family trying to survive this natural disaster event about a wave killing people, the dad, he knew was coming. A lot of people didn't believe him, but of course it's too late. And the adventure starts. So if you haven't seen it, please check out this movie, The Wave. Check out the trailer on YouTube. That's what I did. All right, so that's number 8. All right, number 7, this movie came out. There was a lot of talk back then about how the world was going to end and everything, and that, of course, is 2012. When this movie came out at 2012, it was, back then they were saying the world was going to end on January 1st, 2012. But of course, it didn't, but they made a movie out of it. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was fun watching. Like I said, the story was it wasn't the best, but every time I watch it, I enjoy it. I laugh. Had some funny events, but the special effects and everything was top notch. Especially this 4K made it look even better. I enjoy watching the movie every time. It's a great natural disaster movie. Please, if you haven't seen it, check it out. I know some people that haven't seen it. Personally, I know some people that say they never seen 2012, but it's okay. It's enjoyable. That's that. I'm a natural disaster type guy, so I watch those type of movies. All right. All right. So that was number 6. No, that was number 7. This is number 6. Purchased this movie online. I watched it on TV one time and enjoyed it. I said it made me get it in my collection, and that's Everest. This is inspired by true events. When I read up about the backstory of this movie, the accuracy in the movie in real life was pretty good. It was about a team who, of course, trying to climb Mount Everest, and they ran into a snowstorm up in the mountain, and pretty much the team had to fight for survival, fighting through the storm. It's a sad movie towards the end because it's happening in real life, but it just showed the seriousness of you climbing Mount Everest and how Mother Nature is unpredictable, and it can happen to anyone. So if you haven't seen it, please check this out. Everest, great movie, great natural disaster movie. It's good. All right, so that was 5 right there. So now I'm going through my top 5 natural disaster movies. Again, click the like button. Please subscribe. If y'all seen any movie that I present to you, let me know what y'all think of the movie. Anything that caught your interest, let me know. I could gladly give you more info. So let's go with number 5. I got Deep Impact. And this came out, I believe, around the same time Armageddon did. I think this came out first. Yeah, it did, because this came out in '98. So this came out way before Armageddon, and it was a great movie back then. It was a great hit, especially the special effects was mind-boggling at that time. When I see it now, it don't look as good as it did back then, but still a good movie. The acting holds up well. Morgan Freeman, of course, did a good job. Robert Duvall did a good job. You got Tia Leone, she do a great job. It's a great cast in this movie. Can't deny that. I love this cover. Pretty much, got the comments coming down. You got the waves coming. And that's pretty much. It's just like Titanic. You wait to the end, wait for the comment to hit the earth, just like Titanic. You wait until the ship go down. That's pretty much what Deep Impact brings. And it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. Got the 4K. Look out for the 4K. It's a great 4K. All right. So number 4, we got the Impossible. Inspired by true events. Inspired by the 2004 earthquakes that killed over 200,000 people. And I just graduated from high school when I was still in high school when this incident happened. It was a huge natural disaster news story back then. They were talking about it for months, and this movie break down about a family who was separated from the storm. From the earthquake, from the huge waves that hit the islands, and they separated them, and they end up finding each other days later. It's a great story. It's a great movie. Y'all need to check this out. Show the importance of family, and pretty much don't give up hope. You never know. So that's the Impossible. I'm coming down to my last top 3 of the movies of natural disaster movies, and I want to start with number 3. I got The Day After Tomorrow. I stay watching this movie every time I come to a natural disaster movie. This is the one I want to watch. Some people might think it's corny. Some people think the science is off, whatever. But it's still a great natural disaster movie. It's always gonna be my top. Always gonna be my top 5 at least. Like I said, my list might change. I might see twists, and this might boot it out or boot one of these out my top 10. But this is always gonna be my top 5 great natural disaster movie. I went to the drive-in and seen this, and I fell in love with it. So I can't wait. I think they don't even got a 4K for this, but when they do, I'm gonna pick it up. All right, number 2 is a movie that a lot of people don't talk about as in one of the best natural disaster movies. But when I seen it, I enjoyed it. When I found out it was on Blu-ray, I had to pick it up, and that is Dante Pete with Pierce Brosnan and Linda Hamilton. I remember when I first watched this movie on cable back when I was a kid. I fell in love with this movie. I'm surprised it took me this long to realize it was a Blu-ray out. As soon as I found out it was a Blu-ray out, I went and grabbed it. I'm glad I did. It's a great natural disaster movie. It's definitely a sleeper. Check it out. I popped it in not that long ago, and I still enjoy this very day. And I say, this got to be at least in my top 3 natural disaster movies. Pretty much, he showed up to a town, test this volcano erupted. They trying to survive, plain and simple. And I enjoy every bit of it. So check it out, Dante Pete. All right, and my number 1 natural disaster movie of all time. If y'all haven't seen it in my top 10 yet, it gotta be in everybody's top 10, at least top 5, and that is, of course, Twister. Twister will forever be my favorite natural disaster movie. I remember when I was a kid, we first seen it. I fell in love with this movie. Went to the drive-in, and then they had a all-nighter drive-in back when I was a kid. They were showing 5 movies, and again, Twister was in the lineup. And it was like the 3rd movie in the 5 lineup movies, and I stayed up and watched this movie again. So I seen Twister back to back, and I enjoyed it even more when I seen it the second time. So this is always gonna be forever my favorite natural disaster movie. Maybe might be, I won't say forever, but it's definitely sitting there in my top natural disaster movie. I can't wait to check out the sequel. Hopefully I get to it this week. If not, hopefully I get to it pretty soon. I heard good things about the sequel. I didn't hear it was better than the first one, but I did hear good things about the second one. So please check this out. If y'all haven't seen it with Diana Hunt, with Bill Paxton. They got a lot of stars in this movie. Mainly like 3 or 4, but still, great movie, great cast, good chemistry. They put the movie together real well, and the special effects still with this 4K it still holds up. It still holds up. This movie came out in 97, 96, something like that, and special effects still hold up, even in here in 24. So please check it out. My top 10 natural disaster movie. You got Twister. All right, so that's my list. Appreciate y'all staying with me. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Give me y'all time. Checking out my top 10 list of natural disaster movies. If you're new to my channel, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. What was y'all number one natural disaster movie? Is it still your favorite number one natural disaster movie? Let me know what y'all thought of my list. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a good one. Peace.